Yo, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It is Big J, and I'm here with Dahlia, the hologram. I am so excited for this. I've been waiting for this. Well, we've been waiting for this for about what, 2, 3 weeks now, maybe even longer. Like we've talked about this for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
It is an absolute honor. I'm so glad to have you on my show. A little bit about the movement is it's about content creators getting interviewed and other people out there, getting to know these content creators so that they can, potentially have a bond with them, make a friendship and support them, and vice versa, so that's what this show is about, bringing people together. And I'm just so excited. And I would like to give you the red carpet, like I give everybody else on this show, to let them introduce, let them introduce themselves. And I would like to give you the introduction.
Thank you so much. Well, hi everybody. I'm Dahlia. Hi Iron Man Duck. I see you popped in already. Hi, I'm also lonely. So, my name is Dahlia. I'm a hologram. I broadcast live on YouTube and Twitch every week, and I you can also find me all over the internet on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Threads. So, wherever you already are, I'd love to connect with you there.
That was a nice introduction. I loved it. So a little bit about, how we do. I'll ask a few questions, and if you want to throw in a couple of topics, that's perfectly fine. Um, so let's get started. When did you become a content creator?
I first started making content in 2016. However, it wasn't going live. I started playing, or actually, I think it was 2018. It was whenever Fallout 76 came out.
Mm-hmm.
I started making a meme a day out of a picture of Fallout 76, and I was posting it on Twitter. And I grew my Twitter account doing that. So then, when I decided I wanted to start streaming in 2019, I already had a Twitter account set up with people who loved Fallout 76 to tweet at and be like, hey, come support me. I'm trying to become a streamer. But yeah, my very first content creation was making a daily meme about Fallout 76 on Twitter, and I took it really seriously and I loved it as a creative project, and it was really fun, and I still use the same Twitter account today.
That's awesome. I've had my Twitter for quite some time, and I've seen a lot of things, you know, integrated on Twitter. And I gotta say, you have your ups and downs, but on there, it's like you meet so many great people, and it's like, wow, like that's pretty cool that you mentioned that. Like, that's awesome. I like stuff like that. Always, you know, making things and tweeting out, and like you never know who you may come across. People that like, your tweets, and they might tweet out or retweet, or comment, or follow you. And I'm all about networking and making friends. So I think that that's genuinely awesome. Hello,
Definitely. And
everybody.
it.
Hello.
Hi, Labyrinth. Hi, Red. Um, Twitter is awesome. I've met so many amazing creators that I've connected with on there. For any new creators who are kind of trying to figure out where to start, I absolutely recommend using Twitter. Twitter is your best friend. Um, would you like me to tell you more about when I started streaming?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I started streaming back in 2019, but it was the end of 2000. Was it the end of 2019? It was the end of two. I don't remember. Yeah, it was the end of 2019. I think my affiliate date is December 5th. So I had a PlayStation 4, and I would just try to play my video game with no camera and no mic, broadcasting out to Twitch. And I remember I would be like kind of nervous and just be like, well, I love playing video games anyway, so I'm just going to do this and see if anybody wants to watch, because that would be cool if somebody came and watched me play a video game. So
Right.
I'll never forget, a few days of doing that, nothing happens, and then suddenly somebody came in and spoke to me, and I was like, "What?" I didn't have a microphone, so I had to run over to my computer and and write a message back and be like, "Yo, what up? Thanks for watching my stream." And then I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm able to stream from a PlayStation. So I want to do this. And I went and bought headphones and a camera, and I started streaming to Twitch from my PlayStation. I actually streamed from my PlayStation for the first year and started to build my community that way. And I didn't build a PC until the end of 2020, beginning of, and had fully converted over to PC by the beginning of 2021.
Nice. PC. Now, it's crazy that you mention it because I remember when I first started streaming, I was on the Xbox. That's when I started my story in my career. I was on Mixer too. That goes way back. So like I was around 2018ish when I started. So yeah, it's been a journey. I mean, just meeting people, and who would have thought, my cousin who inspired me, he asked me, he was like, "Hey, I think you should start streaming." So like, and I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "You have the charisma, you make people laugh, and people just always want to be around you. You bring a really big energy, and that's what got me started, and here we are today." So I love it. You meet new people, you make friends, and you game together, and you just it's just so much different things out there that you can do, like collaborations, like podcasts, or play the game and have like a big future, have a flyer out, and have everybody hyped and just ready to be a part of something that could be like the best event ever. So I'm just really excited. I'm excited you're here. We had this planned out, and I'm happy. I'm like a kid at a candy store. I'm happy.
Well, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's an absolute honor to have you. So let's see. So who motivated you? Like, who inspired you to become a streamer?
Well, actually, there's a few different ways that this went down. About the same time that I was making the weird little meme a day, I was
Mhm.
also an officer in a few guilds on ESO. One of the guilds that I was an officer in was called the True Sith of Exar Kun, a Star Wars reference.
Hey, love some
And
Star
I was
Wars.
friend. So Kermadu was the leader of the guild, like in ESO, but we had this weird like overseer guy named Hatter, and Hatter was a Twitch streamer. He barely hung out in the guild, but he still controlled it. And when I became an officer, I started taking notes for these like weekly meetings. That was my job, was to show up and to take notes about what Hatter said we should do. And Hatter was like, "You can become a streamer, and then you can host my channel." And I was like, "What? Me become a streamer?" But like looking back, he really wanted it for his own benefit. But I
Right.
never had considered being a streamer before. And I was like, could I really do that? He kind of like put the idea in my head, and I never thought about it before. So I tried it a little bit. It didn't work out at that time in my life, mostly because I didn't really have like a dedicated place to stream. I didn't really have equipment that was gonna actually be able to properly send the broadcast out, and it was gonna be a little bit of time till I could work that stuff out. But the seed was planted, and then from then
Right.
on, I wanted to be a streamer. Also, about the same time, I was really, really into ESO, and I was in a guild where the guild leader was a streamer. So they
Mhm.
would log on. It's J. Hart Ellis, and the guild is called Spicy Economics.
Oh,
So J. Hart Ellis would be like, "I'm going live," and then I'd get on Twitch and watch him, and then that also motivated me. I'm like, "Wow, this is so cool. This person in my guild is making money by playing video games. How do I get in on that?"
right.
You know.
Right.
Also, one of my favorite streamers from that time, the first two streamers that I really ever watched were J. Hart Ellis and T the Khajiit. So,
Okay. Okay.
both really good streamers. I absolutely love them. Um, Now that I've been going for a while, people that I look to for inspiration include Will Shand on Twitch, and let's see, who else do I really like these days? I love Spoopy Kit. Spoopy Kit's my friend. Pew Pew Pony, Writer Amy. So those are all really good streamers that inspire me and make me happy every day.
I have to check them out. They're on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
So let's see.
I still support, even though I don't stream more. I still watch. I still watch.
So as far as YouTube goes, though, one of the people that inspired me to start making videos and kind of pop over here in the first place was French Tomahawk, who's a Fallout 4 YouTuber.
Nice. Shout out to the guy. Much love. Yeah, because honestly, like you're one of the main people that I really like seriously, like you're one of the main people that I would get on YouTube and watch, and like I would just see how positive you are. And honestly, I've always told myself I have to start surrounding myself with a lot of positive people. If you want to surround yourself with positive people, sometimes you gotta think outside the box and just go out and explore, right? So I met you and I would watch your streams, and you're just so energetic and always, showing love and, giving back to the community. Like I like that kind of atmosphere. So usually when you go live, I try to tune in, and all y'all people out there that know I'm about positive vibes. If you guys are streaming, guess what? I'm there. So I love it. YouTube.
I love that about you. And yeah, YouTube is such a great spot. I'm absolutely loving it here.
Oh yeah. We were talking a little bit about partnerships and stuff. I mean, I really feel like, we need to get more people over here on YouTube, because I mean it's a great experience. I mean, we've met so many cool people over here, and I can't say it enough. Like the opportunities, there's so many opportunities given over here. And I feel like if people put in the work, the dedication, and they're determined, they can be a partner. And it's like, you put in all the hard work, and it starts to reward you. Everything that you put all your hard work into, it rewards you at the end. And I love it. It's
Yeah,
it's a platform. I feel like if you worked hard enough for it, and you get it, you get what you put in, and it's well deserving. It's like a pat on the back. It's like I finally made it somewhere, and I really feel like this is the platform that many people can grow and thrive and just shine. I feel like a lot of people can really grow here and make something of this streaming industry, because it not only you can stream, but you can do like different things over here. Like there's many different categories that you can do, like how to's, and play video games. You can do podcasts and thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Much love and positive vibes. Labyrinth, thank you for becoming a member to the Tulip family. Much love. Make sure y'all show Labyrinth some love. Thank you so much.
Woo, Labyrinth, yeah.
That's awesome. I love you guys. You guys are really, really amazing. Like seriously, like ever since we became friends, we just we hang out, and I kid you not, I was telling you, you were my first raid. Like I was like so like shocked, and I was like really like hyped, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna figure out how to raid, and I'm gonna return the favor. And then when I returned the favor, you were like, this is my first raid, and I was like, let's go. I was so excited.
Yeah.
And I yeah, and I
to this
just
day, I've still only had 2 raids.
hey, the next time you're live and I'm streaming, it's happening. It's happening again.
Sounds good. I'll look forward to it.
Hey, so I know when I usually watch you stream, you play a lot of Fallout 76. Is there any other games that you play in particular, like for the people out there that may want to know?
So, if you look on Twitch Tracker, which counts every game I've ever played on Twitch, it says I've played 71 games in 4 years. So I've played a lot of games. But what I'm really in love with right now is Fallout 76, Fallout 4, Starfield. I also am crazy about Pal World right now. Oh my gosh, I am just absolutely obsessed with Pal World. Pal World is my favorite game right now. I just want to play nothing but Pal World.
Oh my goodness, I heard
I
so
also really
many
like
great things about
Sunken
that.
Land.
Sunken
It's
Land?
so good. Have you tried it?
Power World, I haven't. I had a lot of friends that's been playing it, and they're like, Jay, you need to get on there. And I'm just like, I know. And they want me to stream it too. And I'm just like, I don't want to go in there and not know what I'm doing. But you know what? I just got to do it. I just got to say, let's do it. And I'm gonna go live and just launch the game. I don't care. I'm just gonna go live and launch the game. And if people want to backseat tell me what to do, hey, I need all the help I can do. So guess what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Power World,
I
let's go.
have I have a dedicated server. You'd be welcome to join if you want to.
Say less. I'm in there. Let's go. Let's go. How many people can be a part of your your community? Like that's a question I've been trying to.
Up to 32 at once, but it could be 100 if only 32 are on at a time. And you're welcome to invite your friends too.
Okay, I can definitely do that because I know some people that are playing Power World and they love it. So I'm excited.
Yeah, bring everybody.
Hey, not your cookie, Echo, my fam in the building. Hey, if y'all could do me a favor and follow Miss Dahlia, she is an amazing streamer. If y'all love positive energy, look no further. She is one of the best positive energies out there, and I promise you, you will not be let down. You go to her stream, she will greet you, she will give you all the love, and it's just it's an experience like no other. It's an experience like no other. I promise you.
You're so sweet.
Much love to y'all. I'm really excited y'all came for real. You guys, I love the family. I love the family. You guys are awesome. Let's see. What are some of your get my words out. What are some of your short-term goals?
My short-term goals are to get to a point where I am releasing a 15-minute video every month, like we were talking about before the podcast started. I've been trying to teach myself how to create more consistent and also valuable short or long form content for YouTube because I've been able to reach partner status with streams and with shorts, but I really want to dive all the way in and get good at the long form content. So that's my short-term goal, is to have a consistent amount of time where I'm able to produce one quality long form video a month. And I'm set, a lot of people would say, wow, that's not very often, but it's a lot more than I'm doing right now.
Right.
So that's my short-term goal. And then, yeah, I think that's probably the biggest short-term goal that I have. I've been working on that for a while.
Hey, I like it. Hey, Lost Boy, I see you. Hey, much love, TLO in the building. Hey, I don't know if you followed Dahlia yet, but you have to show her some of this. Is an amazing streamer, I promise you. You guys will not be let down. He gives love, so you gotta give love when love is there. Like you spread love, like man, lonely. I need a hug. Let's see. What are some of your long-term goals?
So long-term goals, I'd like to reach 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm also working towards my undergraduate degree in communications with a focus on video journalism, but I have an even longer term goal of going to law school after that.
Oh, nice.
Those are my long-term goals. I intend to stick with content creation. So like it's actually my dream way down the line to be like a copyright lawyer and to make content and educating people on what's allowed and what's not allowed and answering questions and kind of combining my love of making content with stuff that could help all my streamer friends.
That is awesome. Like that was almost like you say something so powerful and just drop the microphone. That was very powerful. Like, could y'all see that? Like, that is awesome. Look, Hill House in the building. Much love, man. Oh my goodness, all the families coming through tonight. I love it. That's what it's all about. Y'all make sure y'all show Dahlia some love. If y'all have not subbed to her, show her some love. She is an amazing content creator, and the energy is always there. Much love to everybody in the chat. I can't thank you guys enough. Like, you guys are truly amazing. Hearts to everybody. Oh, I know. She's look, look. He already knows. He's like, I can't miss her. Like, they already know. I need copyright for my wrestling. Yeah. See, like, everybody, like, that is a thing. Like, we gotta know the copyright stuff is a very important thing. Like, you gotta know your do's and your don'ts, because you know you don't want to have a really good stream and then like they say, hey, you've been hit with the copyright, and say, oh, I gotta get rid of the video. I gotta mute something, and all that hard work for nothing. So yeah, I definitely think that that would be very, very key to a lot of upcoming and content creators that are currently streaming. Like, I feel like that would be very key. So when you make that happen, hey, we're all going to be there. We're going to be supporting you. The Tulip family, TLO Game Over, the Good Vibe Certified, we are all behind you, showing love. You got this.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Let's see. So I know, you know, the platforms you're on, but what are the platforms that you're going to start focusing on? Like, are you going to continue doing just, you know, Twitch and YouTube, or are you going to do other platforms as well, like maybe TikTok or?
So I know I talk about Twitch a lot, but that's just because I've been on there the longest. I started over on Twitch in 2019, and it was my only platform for about 2 years. But I came over to YouTube almost 2 years ago. I'm going to have my 2-year anniversary in March. And I would say that YouTube is my priority. Twitch is my secondary focus. I do have a presence on TikTok. I have a presence on Instagram. I have a presence on Twitter. I have a presence on Threads, and I have a presence on Facebook. I um, I love to connect with people wherever they already are. I actually do have an account on Kick, but I haven't been using it recently just because nobody was watching me there, so I'm taking a break. Maybe I'll go back to it another time. So I'm always open to trying new things on new places. My primary focuses are YouTube and Twitch, and then everything else I try to get on there every day and at least like talk to people, but I'm posting about once a week, maybe twice a week.
That's awesome. I you know, I got a couple of people that are really trying to take YouTube serious, and me myself is like, every day goes by, every week goes by, every month goes by. It's like I'm loving YouTube that much more. It's like I just can't get enough of it. And it's like I want to be the best. So like I look at other content creators and I see what they do, and I like think of ideas that I can put on a pad and, you know, bring to life. Because like, you know, they say, you know, you learn from all, and you learn from different, you know, content creators, and I'm always going to give flowers when flowers are due. So what I do is I'll learn and see like what things they do, and I kind of make my own little twist to it and like make my own creation of things. And it's been going really well for me, and I really like what everybody's doing. Like this year 2024, a lot of content creators are just, you know, everybody knows the big content creators and stuff, but I feel like 2024 is the year of the upcoming for more new streamers to go to the top. And I feel like we're all in this together, and I feel like we're all going to work together, and we're going to push each other to that next limit, and we're all going to get there. We're all going to be successful, and I'm excited. So excited.
Yeah, I second that. And I mean, you're right. Some people who have been at the top for a long time are like, okay, you guys, I'm retiring. So there is some spots opening up, and that means that there's room to grow for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Climbing upward.
I agree. I know, we were talking, and honestly, I really see a lot happening on the YouTube platform. You know, I tell people, you know, you can stream wherever you want to stream, and I'll support you. But I really feel like YouTube is the end game. I feel like YouTube is that platform that you really want to work with, because there's so many opportunities out there. I just read the chat.
I know, that's funny.
I love you guys. I'm following you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just saying, Hill House. I love that guy. He's a great guy, man. You know, I've known Hill House for quite some time, and you know, he is one of those guys that will have your back like no other. If the whole world is against you, he'll be one of those that got your back. He'll be like, "Hey, let's do this together, man. It's the world against us. Let's do this." He's always been there for us, and I can't show enough appreciation for my guy, man. That's my brother from another mother right there. Him, TLO, Lost Boy. I love you guys, man. You guys are amazing. They got a really great show, by the way. I don't know if you ever tuned in, but their show is called You Got Clap Show. So basically what they do is they show all these different content creators. They give them their clips, and people vote on who has the best clip, and whoever wins at the end of the stream gets a nice little swagger t-shirt. You Got Clap shirt, and it's really awesome. I think you should definitely tune in for that.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when you guys were on this podcast too.
Yeah, see, people, they peep. Hey, they recognize. See, everybody's doing really big things. Yeah. So from the platforms, what do you want to see come from any of these platforms? Like any like adjustments or anything added or taken away? If you could say anything, like if you had to put on anything, what would it be?
I want YouTube to move the heart up to the top so that people can read the most recent message without it being cut.
Yes. Thank you. You know, yo, for real. For real. I mean, I love the heart thing, but it's just like right there and you can't see what people are saying. Right? It's like I want to see more of the heart
constantly going off, and I also want to see the message at the same time.
Yes. Oh my goodness. You nailed it. I'm telling you. Guys, YouTube, y'all hear the queen. Y'all make sure y'all put the heart at the top so that we can see the messages down there and we can click on the heart more. Yes.
We need more heartness.
Yes, more hearts for the chat. More hearts. Can we get more hearts in the chat? Yeah, I mean, you know, love all across the board. I feel like, you know, when there's more positive energy, it's just so many more people gravitate around it, and that's what we need. You know, there's a lot of negativity out there, but we don't want that. You know, we want more positive energy. We want to see more happiness, and we want to see more successes out there. So I love you guys, man. I love all y'all. Y'all are amazing. Like this is where it's at. You know, I feel like this is where we were meant to be. We were all meant to be here together. We were all meant to just kind of motivate and encourage everybody and go to that next level, you know? This is awesome. This is awesome.
I concur.
Bromance. Yes, the bromance is real. Yes.
Heartness.
Much love to Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man Duck. If you guys haven't showed love to Iron Man Duck, show some love. Show love to Not Your Cookie. Yes, we are all in this together. 1000%. Like, I want to see everybody be the best that they can be. And that's why I do what I do. I feel like even though I am a positive person, I pull teeth. I pull arms. It sounds bad, but I try to bring people out of that, you know, like I'm not sure energy to like, I'm going to do this energy. Like I try to motivate people to be a better them, because I see a lot of people that have really, really great potential and they're at a standstill. I'm like, why? You have so much talent. Show the world. Go out there, stream, you know, and I understand life gets busy, but when you have that free time, instead of watching me, you can go live, you know, like I appreciate it, but I want to see you do good too.
Aw, that's so encouraging.
It is, and you know, I try to get everybody, but you know, I understand, but it hurts my heart when I see all these great content creators not going live. It's like I know these guys could do really good if they just hit the live button, and we're gonna encourage them. We're gonna make videos. We're gonna inspire more people. We're gonna get people more hyped. We're gonna get more people streaming. That's what this year is all about: bringing people together, uniting, unity.
Into the unity.
Yes, and speaking of unity, do you have any like community events planned? Like maybe we can get some of our family and we can get our families together and have like some kind of event or something, like a big old community event.
I'm definitely down for that. We'd have to plan it. How about you bring everybody to the Pow World server? Let's
Hey,
play.
y'all heard it first. Hey, everybody's been telling me when am I gonna get on Power World? Let's do it. Send Same. Need her links. If you go to the description, you can see her links are. She can even tell you. But yeah, the links are in the description. If you look at them, they should be in there. I put them in there right before we went live. I made sure because I wanted her to get love on all her platforms,
Thank you.
Twitch and YouTube, of course.
But I would definitely be interested in planning a community event, more specifically than that too.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
have anything coming up right now,
Okay.
but I'd love to get something in the works.
Oh hey, y'all heard it first. Look, we gonna make it happen, y'all. Community night. Yeah. When you do your community nights, is it like a certain day or? Because we usually aim for Friday because that's when we know everybody's like off for the weekend and don't got to go to school or anything like that. So
Typically, I've been doing like Saturday morning playing with viewers, but a
oh,
lot of the time, most of the games I stream are community games at this point. I went from having no community games to almost all community games. So I almost have an open door policy of people can just play with me as opposed to having a specific time for it now.
okay,
But yeah, we could definitely make a plan to do a combined thing and all play games.
that sounds
That'd be
great.
cool.
That sounds great. I'm definitely going to talk to the ladies and gentlemen and see what we can come up with because I need TLO. I need the Good Vibe Certified. I need Tulit. I need everybody on board with this because I feel like the more we get our communities together, the more other communities are gonna look and they're gonna be like, "Hey, these two guys, they're gaming and they're having a great time. I want to be a part of their communities too." So that that's what I like. I like when other communities are involved, so they'll see that we're working together and then they'll want to be a part of this positive energy and it keeps going. Like I want this to be like that little snowball that rolls into a big old snowball and it's just like going down the hill like hey, like the whole domino effect. I want everybody to feel this energy because it's so great and it's so pure, and that's what makes this an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So if you could change anything in your streaming career, would you? And if yes, what would it be?
So when I first started, I was doing anything I could to get more numbers, and I don't know that that necessarily helped me. Uh, I was streaming overnights because that's when I would get the biggest viewership, but it hurt my real life schedule. And I ended up having to abandon that schedule and switch to daytime anyway because it was the only way it was going to be realistic for me. I think that I caused myself more harm mentally than I than anything else, and I if I could do it differently, I would just be more chill about not stressing about the numbers. The numbers don't matter as much as you think they do. I promise. Like for real. It's taken me 4 years to realize this, but the numbers do not matter as much as you think they do. What matters more is making real connections with real people who enjoy hanging out on your stream and who you end up becoming, online friends with because you love seeing them in your chat and talking to them. Like the real connections matter so much more than worrying about having like 40 viewers over 10 or something. So, if I could do it again, I would make a schedule that was good for me from the beginning and I would chill out and just like hide that viewer count from the get-go. I do it
I'm telling
now, but
you.
I didn't do it for like the first 2 years or something.
Oh,
So
I'm,
yeah.
I'm, I'm, I'm right there with you. Like I would sit there. I remember because like when you mentioned it, I really just had a flashback and I thought about all my years I would stream. I'm sitting there looking, trying not to look, but I'm sitting there looking, and it would go down. I'm like, then it goes up. I'm like, then it goes down. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and it makes you feel bad when they leave, but in reality, like, that's not important. You
Right.
know, if you pay attention to the number, you're going to feel good when it's high, but you're going to feel bad when it's low, and it is going to fluctuate. So there's no reason to do that to yourself.
I agree. I agree 100%. Like nail in the coffin. Like that was very powerful what you just said because a lot of people they'll go in there thinking that it's about the numbers and it really gets to you mentally when you see a lot of people in there and you're really excited and then it drops and then you feel like, well, what am I doing wrong? And that's not necessarily the case. I mean, people can get busy, real life stuff happens, and people tend to stream and do their own thing, so a lot of that happens. So like, I would want my people to be encouraged and don't feel discouraged whenever that happens. So I definitely agree, the numbers, you just gotta avoid it. Just stay away from it. Don't even pay it no mind. Don't even think about it. Don't even look at it, because the moment you look at it is gonna break you down.
Not only will it break you down, but when it comes down to it, you can't control it. You can't control if people are watching you or not. So if you're making yourself upset that you're not reaching some goal you had for yourself, you're just doing that to yourself. And that's self harm. So, like,
I agree.
at some point, I reevaluated what I was doing this for, and I realized, I may never hit the numbers that I thought I would get, when I first started, but I'm happy with the numbers that I have. And every single individual number is an actual person. So there's like the longer I did it, the more I started to personalize my community instead of just thinking of them as numbers and statistics. And I feel like that was really a turning point for me to make better content focused on the message over how popular it became, you know.
Huh? Well said. Well said. Oh man, you so like that's what I like about these podcasts is that everybody has a story and everybody is unique, and like this was a really great podcast, and we still got about a good 16 minutes. So I mean, I'm really stoked. Like this was one of the most anticipated podcast that I was waiting for. We talked about it for a while, and it's crazy because like I see a lot of great people and I want them to be a part of the show, and you never think of it, and it's like you're nervous to ask people, but then like you're like, well, what's the worst that can happen? No, or maybe some other time and it doesn't happen, or maybe it will. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna ask Dahlia and see what she says. And when you're like, sure, like, let's do it, I'm like, what? No way. So, like, this was really awesome. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, if you guys out there looking at this podcast, um, sky's the limit. You never know. You never know where things can get you. Like, if you want to be a part of something, if you want to make something happen, just ask. Just ask. Just ask. Be cool, be chill, don't act weird or nothing like that. Just be polite, ask them, and the best shows, the best collabs can never happen. And I'm really thankful, and I can't thank you enough, Miss Dahlia. You are amazing, and I appreciate everything you do, and I'm really honored to have you on my show.
Aw, thank you so much. I'm so honored that you invited me, and I've been looking forward to it.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. For the streaming industry, what are you most grateful for?
Well, I have been able to truly be myself, like with my gaming community. Before I became a streamer, I was always an avid gamer, but there's kind of like a there's a lot of people that look down on gamers and maybe they disapprove of gaming. So having, different people like that in my life was always very discouraging. But becoming a part of a community and even cultivating a community focused on gaming and focused on people with the same interests in me as me, like, absolutely has helped me feel more comfortable with myself and who I truly am as a person, to find other people that are like me and to not constantly feel like there's something wrong with me because instead of wanting to go to a movie, I want to play a video game. Um, I think that that's been something that the streaming industry has been most impactful for me on, is helping me truly become myself and find people who appreciate me for who I really am. It's
That
been
was
cool, and I'm really blessed.
that was spot on. Like that was like a stiff arm, like playing football. You know, like when you're running a football and like somebody runs up trying to tackle you, just stiff arm. Like man, that was powerful. That was powerful. Like I felt that. Like like genuinely finding yourself and bettering yourself in the streaming industry. That is like an amazing feeling. Like for the longest time, I was trying to figure out who I was and what I was going to bring to everybody and what I felt like everybody deserved from me. I remember when I was in a lot of communities and a lot of people said that I should make my own community. I did, and I was discouraged at first, but then I had great people in my corner supporting me, telling me, hey, we're going to make it, we're going to do this, and we're going to have a great time doing it. And, just like anything, people come and go all the time, but overall, the atmosphere of everything, people showing a lot of love, a lot of support. And that's what encourages me to be a great leader and encourage other people to be leaders and make their own communities as well. Because at the end of the day, that's all we want to do is just make friends and build communities together, and be successful. So I definitely agree with you guys, and I agree with you on that. Definitely 100%. Hearts, hearts. Hey, I'm telling you, hearts in the building. Hearts for everybody, man. Everybody deserves love. And speaking of love, February's right around the corner, so I hope you guys are ready because love is definitely gonna be in the air next month. Uh, the good old Valentine's Day. That's right, guys. Y'all get y'all cards ready. Get the candy ready. It's going down. A lot of love. I'm expecting to see a lot of hearts. Now, when I go in Dahlia stream, I better see some hearts. I better see a lot of hearts in there. Yes, look at all those hearts. Let's go. And
Are
my
you going to do anything special for Valentine's Day stream?
I haven't thought about like what exactly I'm gonna do, but I do want to do something. I know my podcast is on Valentine's Day. So other than that, I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do either before or after. You have any plans?
I am going to do a stream. I bought a headband for it that is like a special Valentine's Day headband. And I'm trying to find a meme dating sim or something to play so that it can be a funny Valentine's Day stream. If anybody
Hey,
has any suggestions, I'd love to hear.
that's y'all chat. Y'all let her know right now. Hey, we got about a good 10 minutes. Y'all let her know. Any suggestions? Lay them out in the chat right now. Let her see. Much love to y'all for real, man. This has been one of my best podcasts. I feel like I was the love, like the vibes, like the positive energy. I just feel it everywhere. It's like all over the place. It's just gravitating, and I know y'all feel it because I see hearts in y'all's chats.
Yay!
12 years anniversary on that day. Let's go. 23rd Valentine's Day for me and Kiki. Let's go. I love it. I love that. I love it. Yes, much love. Like that's what I love to see. That's what I love to see.
Anniversary to both of you, Hill House and TLO.
Hey, TLO game over. Let's go. This will be me and Lonely's first Valentine's Day together, so I'm really excited. Excited.
That's
Excited.
awesome.
Hearts in the chat. Yes. And
you have a very nice Valentine's Day together.
I appreciate you. You know, I'm going to do the podcast and I probably try not to stream as long. So like I'll probably be like, hey guys, I love y'all, but it's Valentine's Day. This will be my first Valentine's Day. Like I gotta celebrate it, you know. So whether we're watching TV with a candlelight dinner or we go out somewhere, like I want to do something. Like it's my time to shine with my lady, and I'm excited. So
That sounds very sweet and nice. I hope that it's very good.
thank you. One more question, and then we're gonna leave it up to chat with their questions. Where do you see yourself in the streaming industry in 3 years?
In 3 years, I hope that I have met my current goals that I told you about, not the big ones with the degrees, but maybe 10,000 subs on YouTube, maybe producing content every month. And I would like to be able to really see some progress in that realm. And possibly, I'd like to be able to depend on my money from YouTube at that point. Like right now, it's just kind of an extra income that's nice, but it's not really much, you know. I would love to be able to really be a full time YouTuber.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I can agree with that one. When that day happens, hey, remember we're gonna all celebrate together. We're like, hey, you remember that time we did that podcast when we said, hey,
3 years.
right? Yes, yo, y'all. Echo. So you know what, Echo, you're gonna hang out with us. How about that? We're gonna all show Echo some love on V Day. Echo, you're gonna be with us. We're all gonna show love. It's gonna be a great time. Everybody deserves love, and you are my sister. You know, I'll give you a fun fact. Echo is 1 day older than me.
Nice.
Yeah, so that I've known Echo for some years, and you know, us Virgos, we gotta stick together, and that's just 1 day
I'm
older
a
than me.
Virgo too.
Really? No way. Oh,
August birthday.
hey, you know what?
Late August.
You're still a Virgo, so that's
Yep.
why we buy. Yo, shout out to Virgos for the one time. Virgos, Virgo gang. I love it. Yes, exactly. We have a seat. We have a seat for you, Echo. You're more than welcome. Got to have those grapes fed to you while you're fed. Yo, yo, listen. I will look lonely. I got her. We got to get the best of the grapes, though. It can't just be like any ordinary. It's got to be the best of the best grapes. Just saying.
Cotton candy grapes.
That part. That
It
part.
depends on what you consider the best, but those are good.
The cotton candy grapes are the best. I gotta agree. I gotta agree. I gotta agree. Oh my goodness, I had such an amazing time. Does chat have any questions for Miss Dahlia or me? But I would preferably say Dahlia because she's the amazing guest on the show. So, do y'all have any questions for Dahlia? Feel free to ask. Boom, 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 boom. Dun. I just want to tell her how amazing she is. Let's go.
Thank you, Iron Man Duck. I think you're amazing too.
What is Dahlia going to game no matter what is Dahlia's got to game no matter what?
My favorite game, no matter what, is
Go-to game. Oh, I'm sorry. Misread that.
go-to game, no matter what, lately has been Fallout 76 or recently Pal World, but Fallout 76 probably. And then if for some reason I'm not playing Fallout 76, it would be Fallout 4.
Ooh. You know, and I know a couple of people that do play Fallout, so I might have to send them your way, Miss Dahlia.
Please do.
I got you. I got you. Say less. He says, right on. Man, I love Hill House, man. He is one of the best with the words. He is so slick with it. I'm just like, teach me your ways.
Excellent. What's your favorite game, Hill House? I must know.
You know, he plays a lot of different games too, believe it or not, but I'll let him tell his story. He's good. You know, I will say I game with him and I game with TLO Game Over Lost Boy. I game with those two more than anybody, and I gotta say those guys are really good at Fortnite and Call of Duty. And that's not even the games that they mainly play. Like they play so many different games. Like whenever we play Farlight 84, they are so good. I'm just like, bruh, teach me. You know, that's probably one of the games that I'm actually pretty good at with mouse and keyboard. Any other game, I don't do mouse and keyboard.
I prefer controller, but I can do mouse and keyboard.
Hey, how easy is it to like game on a keyboard and mouse? Is it like something that you can learn? How long did it take you to get pretty good at it?
Well, I mean, I started with WoW. I think WoW was my first WASD game. And so I've had some practice by now. It took me some time, but I got okay at it. Maybe, I don't know, if you how long have you been trying to do it? I would say give it at least 6 months of doing it as your primary way.
Oh, okay, okay.
Cuz if you're
I
switching back and forth from controller, you're going to confuse yourself.
I will take partake in that and admit that I would try keyboard and I'm just like, let me go back to controller. I need to
Right?
just put the controller and hide it and just be like stick with the mouse and keyboard and just deal with it. And then I think,
Well, I mean, it depends on the game though, right? Because if there's a if it's got full controller capability, controller's more relaxing, hands down.
I agree. I agree 100%. So let's see. So TLO asks Mr. Lost Boy, he says, do you live stream on Twitch and I mean on YouTube and Twitch together?
I don't. I do separate streams. Ironically, before it became legal to live stream, multi stream on Twitch, I was multi streaming on Kick and Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So I was doing my multi stream thing then. I actually got kind of tired of doing it because it's a lot more setup. And it's also like if one thing goes wrong with one of them, it's a lot of trouble to set it up for three again.
Right.
So I ended up just doing my Twitch streams and my YouTube streams separately. I might multi stream again sometime in the future, especially now that it's all the rage and everyone's doing it. For the time being, though, it's a lot easier on me to just pay attention to one platform at a time, and then I just spread my time between the two. So,
You know, I'm gonna go with you on that one and say I was also doing restreaming and doing multi-streaming and trying to do all these different platforms at the same time. And honestly, it was tough because like you would want to talk to everybody, but then they'd be like, who is he talking to? Like I'm talking to such and such on YouTube or and I know on Twitch you can't really prefer the other platforms, even though you can multi-stream now. But it was like I'm talking to such and such, and it's like I want to see the conversation too, but it's like I can't really put that on the screen. So it's like,
yeah,
but
I agree. They made it in such a way that it's not convenient to do it unless you're such a big streamer that you're not interacting with chat all the time.
right,
Like I've seen some people who are way bigger than me who don't talk to chat that much anyway, and they're able to pull it off fine. But I think when you're our size and you want to interact with every single person that comes in, it does get really confusing,
yeah,
especially like for the people on the other side that can't see it.
exactly,
So
exactly. Echo, I know. What games do you play? Echo wants to know.
So my favorite game right now is Pal World. Currently, what I've been streaming on YouTube is Fallout 76 and Sunken World, but I'm also about to start adding some more Pal World to it.
Hey, sounds like I need to learn. I need to learn. So I'm gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna be with Hill House. I'm gonna be with Lost Boy. I'm gonna be with everybody trying to get better at this Pal World because everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's been talking about it, and it looks really good. I've been watching people stream it, and they just get so excited. And I'm like, I want to have that excitement too. So we're gonna get on Pal World. We're gonna do it.
Yes, join me. I see Silver slipping in on chat. Hi, I hope you're feeling okay. Silver's my mod, and he just had a very serious surgery on his nose. I hope
Ooh.
you're feeling okay, Silver. Everybody send good vibes to Silver Apocalypse, please. He says he's in pain right now.
Oh
I'm so happy you
no.
made it though.
Hey, we appreciate you.
Heartmas.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you. You know, I really do appreciate you. You being in pain and still coming through to watch means a lot. I definitely appreciate you. Much love, much respect. And let's see. Power World is so good. I love the mic. She loves your mic. It
Thank
does look
you,
nice.
buddy.
It does look nice. That mic cover is epic. Yeah. This is an epic content creator right here. Look,
Thank you.
look, yeah. So, what days do you stream on YouTube? Good question.
So, what days do I stream on YouTube? Every Tuesday and a lot of Mondays. Usually, I have my schedule for the upcoming week posted in my Discord. Tuesdays are guaranteed, other days are a bonus. I
Mark
also
that
see
down.
that Iron Man Duck has asked a couple times what my favorite movie is.
Oh,
My
really?
favorite movie, Iron Man Duck, is Howl's Moving Castle by Studio Ghibli.
I'm so sorry, Iron Man Duck. I thought I didn't see that one, but okay, now I see it. Okay, I'm sorry. That's one thing I don't do is ignore the chat. So I'm
I
sorry.
understand. It's easy to miss.
Black Dog, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Much love to everybody. Had a fun time. Never be. Well, I truly apologize. I told myself I can't say that. I truly apologize. But yes, much love to everybody. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. You know, one thing is I don't like to hold too much time on my guests because I know us content creators can get very busy, and you know, there's other things that we do besides make content. So, you know, if y'all have any great questions, feel free to ask. Hearts to everybody.
While people are asking their last questions, I just want to say thank you again for thinking of me and inviting me. I've had such a good time. And it's been really cool to just spend some time chatting with you too. This has been a long time coming and it's been great from my perspective. So
Oh, you are absolutely welcome. How did I meet Dahlia? It was, you know, I seen her tweet, and you know, I was like, you know, she seems really nice. Like I would look like my thing is I would look at so it seems like Twitter has been a really like you mentioned, Twitter is a great place to network and make friends, and you know, you never know. And I seen her tweet out and I was like, yo, like she seems really nice and she seems really positive. And then I went into her stream on where was it Twitch first or YouTube? I seen one platform and then I just seen you were on another platform, and then from there I was just like all over the place. Everywhere you were streaming, I would try to make sure I was there. I think she froze. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. She crashed. No. Oh no. Um. Well, she did thank everybody. We could. Okay. 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 I'll let you come back. I feel like that would be an absolute honor, and at least she's smiling, right? That amazing smile. I was like, no, I was like, you know, looking and I was like, no, did she really freeze? Yo, it ain't a streamer unless there's a glitch. That part. And see, now they oh no, my heart is broke. Don't do this to Dahlia. What are y'all doing? Uh-oh. Oh no.
okay, I'm
Hey,
so sorry.
it's
I'm having
okay.
technical problems.
It's okay. I promise it is okay. Oh my
Yeah, everything
goodness.
froze and then the Discord just closed. Like at first it froze for a second. I was like, okay, I'll ride this out, but then it just crashed and went away, and I was like, oh no.
Yep, tech issues are stream life. I'm telling you, you're not a streamer unless you have tech issues. I promise you.
True. Yep.
Hill House says, "Yay! We are so happy." Yes, we are absolutely happy that you're back. Oh my goodness, I was like, no, it froze. I was like, how am I gonna say bye without her saying bye to everybody? No.
I know.
Professor Gas. Oh my goodness, Professor Gas. Before we go, make sure you show Dahlia the hologram some love. You've got to subscribe to her. She is an amazing streamer. If you guys love positive energy, she is that lady. So y'all make sure y'all show Miss Dahlia some love. Subscribe to her. She's on Twitch. She's on all the platforms. Y'all make sure y'all show love. Y'all got the platforms. Y'all got Twitter. Y'all got TikTok. Y'all got Instagram. Show her love everywhere, yo. That's what it's all about. We all show love to one another and we all grow together. Let's do this. I appreciate you, Professor Gas. Great guy. He's a great guy. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, we are at the hour. So if you guys got one more last thing, feel free. I think they just love your energy. Look, they're just going wild. I see hearts.
Aww.
You know what? To be honest, this is the most hearts I've seen on my podcast. Like they're digging it. They're digging it. They're loving it. Dahlia for the win.
Back.
Yo,
Y'all
this is
amazing. Thank you.
This is one of the most loved streams that there is. I've not ever seen that many hearts in a podcast or a stream like this. This is the one. This marks it.
Aww.
What is something you would love to tell us before you go, Dahlia?
Be sure to try to do something positive today and spread heartness.
Y'all heard? I hope y'all heard that. Yes, spread love. Thank you guys, and I want to thank you again, Dahlia. Thank you for being a guest on the movement. You have been absolutely amazing. I truly appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to the next one. To the next one. I thought about doing a progress one like months down the line and see where they are. So I would love to see you back on here. And thank you guys for tuning in. Much love to everybody. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much too, and thanks everybody for hanging out. It's been so great to chat with y'all.
Much love, everybody. I hope y'all have a great night. Till next time, y'all have a great night. Stay safe and stay too lit.